Hello guys, this is anti-liberal SJW, or no, anti-feminist SJW liberal here, and I'm here with another video. We are going to look at the new platform that Black Lives Matter has formed, their 6 platform demands. Let's look at the first one here. End the war on black people. So one, there is no war on black people. The last time there was a war on black people was the civil rights period, like 1960, 70, around there. There is no war on black people. Who do they think they're fooling? The only war on black people is against black people. Black people are at war with black people. That's it. There's no other war. Because who kills black people more than anybody else? Black people. So you need to solve that yourself. I suppose they think they're talking about cops that just killing black people for no reason. But they are killing them for a reason. Because it's either kill them or be killed themselves. Like, let's look at Alton Sterling. Alton Sterling, when you guys couldn't see the angle, Alton Sterling tried to pull the gun. He had a gun on him. He was getting his hands on his gun, and that's why he shot him. He was not pinned. He could still move around. He was on the ground, but he was still trying to get his gun. And that's why the cops shot him in the head a few times. Alright, let's look at the second one here. Reparations for the past and continuing harms. Okay. The past harms are solved politically. You can vote. You have equal rights and equal opportunities. Okay? Oh my god. And the continuing harms, there's no continuing harms. Well, you need to explain the continuing harms, because obviously you have no idea what you're talking about here. Alright, devastation, and the third one is devastation from the institutions that criminalize, cage, and harm black people, and invest in alright, so let's get the first part there. The institutions that criminalize, cage, and harm black people. Okay, the only person that criminalizes black people is black people. Okay, that's it. You have some other cases, there are racist cops out there, I know that, but for the majority, the only people who criminalize black people are black people. The cage black people, well, that goes back to the criminalized. They get caged or put in prison because they committed a crime. Or you're trying to say black people should get special treatment because they're black? No. Sorry. And investment in the education, health, and safety of black people. Alright, now that makes sense. Okay, that does make that. That's the only thing that makes sense on this agenda. The investment in the education, health, and safety. And I appreciate that, but the safety, the education of black people is very important. Again, education of all people is important. The health of all people is very important. The safety, though, what they need to promote, that's important too. But what they need to promote, don't shoot each other. Don't shoot people. If you take the black people murder rate, it's more than Mexico. If it's just black people, let's separate them as a race. Let's look at the statistics. If you look at the murdering upon black people, and if we just destroy all white people here for a second, destroy all other races, just black people in this country, our murder rate would be more than Mexico. It would be more than most countries. Not saying all black people are murderers. Obviously, that is not true. I know many African American friends. There are a lot of nice people. but you need to teach African Americans to stop shooting people. That comes out of the education part. Alright. Economical justice for all, reconstruction of the economy to ensure our communities have collective ownership, not merely access. Alright. See, the economy is very confusing sometimes. But, see, basically, let's translate this in. Keep black people out of shanties. Okay? The only reason so many black people are in poverty is because they choose to be in poverty. They choose not to go to high school, or not to choose to drop out of high school, do bad in high school. This is all you need to do to be successful, not in poverty. Get your diploma. Not even asking you to go to college. To get your diploma. Don't have kids until you're financially ready to have them. And don't commit crimes. And you're there. As long as you don't work at McDonald's for an hour, you need a good job. Somewhat good of a job. But that comes back to the education part. That's really important. Alright, number 5 here. Community control of the laws, institutions, and policies that impact us. Okay. So you're basically trying to say, change the laws for black people. The ones that most impact you is your fault. That most impact. Okay. If you're trying to change the law, I'm trying to figure out what exactly they're trying to change. What most impacts them? That you can't shoot police officers? Is that a law you can't change? Is that a law you want to change? Dude, if you guys were running, if Black Lives Matter was running the place, you'd be allowed to shoot a cop whenever you wanted. No. And number 6, independent black political power and self-discrimination in all areas of society. Alright, see, this is where they get it wrong again. You don't get political power. I'm doing it again. Power. You don't get political power just by being black. Just by being black. They want power. This is how you get political power. You get the public vote, number 1. You're qualified and you know what you're doing. That's how you get political power. And that goes back to the education. Okay? See, alright, so let me get some. Alright, I'm done with this agenda here, but let's get off topic. But the reason there's so many black shootings is because there's so many poor blacks. And a lot of them are living in cities like Detroit, Chicago, and Detroit has corrupted school systems. I know that for a fact. Those schools are terrible. I don't know about Chicago and other black communities. I mean, not all black communities are bad. Like Detroit, that only 90%. I've seen the people in Detroit. 90% of them are really good people. I'm not talking like Metro Detroit. I'm talking like Detroit. Like the Park of Detroit during event. Oh crap! It shut off on me. The screen. There we go. Forgot I gotta touch it every once in a while, but no. See, they're very nice people. It's the 10% of just bad people who do all this. If gangs weren't here, if there were no gangs, that would solve a lot. There's always going to be gangs, there's always going to be crimes, there's always going to be violence. But the black communities need more education. It all starts from the school system, guys. If they had golden school systems, not even golden, just mediocre school systems that taught them a lot of education, taught them what they needed to know, that this rate would not be so high. But in black communities, there's not enough education. That's the only thing I will ever agree on with this statement. They need better education in the black communities. Better education. You know, all the Detroit teachers, they don't get paid enough. They don't get paid, and that's why they're having sick outs. And who does it not bet? Who gets the worst out of it? The students of the community who can't get education because their district won't pay them. So, yeah, that's what they really need. That's what starts it all. If there were better education in the black communities, a lot of this would not be happening. Alright, well, I'm out for this video. Sorry I've been posting lately. I don't know, I've been pretty busy, to be honest, behind my secret identity. So this is anti-feminist SJW liberal, and I am signing out here. Peace, everybody.